Hello everyone and welcome to the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room Recap for Monday, February the 26th. Short month. We only have till Wednesday and then we start March on Thursday, I guess. Yeah. My name is Barry Anderson, moderator of your trading room. This is email address you can use if you have any questions for me. This is a link to get into our free room. You heard that right. It is 100% free. You don't even have to be a member of Trade Ideas to participate in our room. You follow that link and we send you an email. You create a password one time and that's it. This is a link for a subscription, instant 15% savings either on the first month or for a year. I open the room at about 9 o'clock Eastern time. That's when I start to share my screen. And I get live on the mic a little after that, about 9:05. I go to 3:30 on Monday to Thursdays and 3 o'clock on Fridays. All right, a little bit of a quiet day for me, but definitely had one really nice trade here, CFG. So a lot of you notice, if you've been in the room, you notice that I have my whole number. I have it sort of front and center right on the shared monitor that I share every day now, or that I share. So I've decided to put that. I'm such a whole number player. I'm not sure why I didn't really have that one front and center before, but at any rate. And again, when you see all these symbols, doesn't mean you take every single one. It's just getting alerted you to perhaps an interesting idea. All right, every one of them has to be examined on their own. And when I saw, where are you? Where are you? Just one second. Just got to find it. I think it was around 10:15 or so. There you are. CFG. So you see, there's where I got the alert. That blue arrow. That's where I got the alert. It's a pretty cool filter that we have. It'll alert me to stocks that are within a nickel of a whole number, either on the high, like a penny, 5 cents above to 5 cents below. It has to be within. And then if a stock makes a new low, I'll hear about it. I'll hear about it from my whole number alert window. So I got the alert right there. It was right underneath the whole number. I actually took the trade at 44.91. Must have been right there or so. Took it right there. Close enough. And then it popped up, and I got out of the trade. I took a 8-cent loss because I was thinking, okay, I can always get back in. That's exactly what I said to the room. I can always get back in. I was just worried that it would just continue higher. So only a 9-cent loss, and then as it moved back down again. Remember, these are 15-minute candles, so within 5 minutes it's a little more active. But as it moved down again, I reshorted at 44.83, and then it turned into a wonderful little play. Very, very, very. I don't want to say easy. There's nothing easy, but I talk about stress-free trades. When you see something looks like that. Now that candle right there, of course, would have caused some pause for concern, but I had already covered a lot by that time. But I covered some at, let's see, was 44.46. I covered some here. Covered some down here at 44.29 in case it couldn't break the whole number. And then look at this. I mean, it came all the way down. Now, that's why I could hold on to this, you see, because I had already covered some, right? Two places. I could hold on to this as it pulled up, and then it came right back down. Now, I waited for another whole number break, which it did briefly. And then as it moved up, I covered everything at 44.03, right about here, as it moved back up. And I actually was talking about flipping the script, in other words, going long this, and I missed it by probably 15 cents. I sort of, hemmed and hawed a little bit inwardly, and so I kind of missed it by about 15 cents. So, but it has, this obviously, I mean, great little pattern here, basing, and then the pop. And, some volume's not bad. I mean, it's tailing off. But anyway, that turned out to be a really fairly stress-free trade once I got stopped out the first time. Let's see. RRTS. I'm in this one from Holly. I really like this one for a potential swing even. Take a look at it on the daily chart. maybe you'll see what I see. Look, I mean, look at the void or gap or whatever you want to call it. Look at that. Just has to clear this. This is kind of where it is right now. Just has to really clear that, and then it can really start to attack the that void. So Holly got into the trade right here. There's the candle at 393. I took that trade at 410. Took the trade right about here. I waited for the whole number break. Wanted to see how it would settle down. Then I actually got out of the trade. I took I think it was a 4 cent loss or something. Okay, took a 4 cent loss as it was moving down, and then I got back into the trade right up here at 420 as it moved back over that high right there. So got back into the trade. And that's what we're saying. The Holly alerts can be good all day watches. I have to admit, I almost got out again here, but I'm really wanting to hold this one. It's got a great daily. The 200-day is at $7, so don't have to worry about that. Earnings appear to be 5 days from now, so I will do a check to make sure. But what obviously is super attractive is this void, this potential fill up to this area. Not saying it's going to get there, but man, that could happen. And let's see, I took another one from Holly, PVG, didn't work out. But again, a very tight stop. The alert was at 6:59. I took it up here, and I got it out for, I think, for a nickel loss. So kind of a quiet day for me. But certainly the CFG was just a nice, what we call in the room, a very nice stress-free trade. Just once it settled down, it just moved down nicely, and that's what you'll find, especially with a stock that has almost 500 million shares in the float. It's okay to trade those if there's news and stuff. And somebody said that there's something maybe to do with Manafort. Maybe that's a bank he used. I don't know. I mean, that was just somebody posted that in the room. Who knows if that's the case? But there is a reason. We were watching the XLF, which is the financial ETF, and it wasn't like this is what happened. Now look at what it's doing, recovering. Now CFG is starting to make that move, but I mean CFG kept moving down through all this. So this was kind of within the financial sector, was trading on its own. So there had to be some news doing that, and who knows, maybe that rumor, maybe that's all it took. All right, everybody, so that is about it. Fun day in the room so far. I want to get back into it, so I'll just put my capture program in here. If you have any questions for me, you can just use this email address. Again, that's a link to get into our free room. And this is a subscription link. And I'll open the room tomorrow at about 9 o'clock Eastern Time. Then I'll start to share my screen and get live on the mic right around then. So hope everybody has a great evening, and we'll see you in the trading room tomorrow. Bye-bye.